Get ready to unleash your inner sculptor because today we're diving into a full body burn that's gonna leave you feeling like a masterpiece. God, I hate myself. I'm Erin Birding, aka the Pilates Mom, your workout buddy extraordinaire. And we're diving into a full body sculpt and burn session that's gonna make those muscles sing. We've got 3 circuits lined up, each packed with moves designed to sculpt those muscles and torch those calories. Why am I like this? So grab your mat, clear some space, and let's sculpt our way to fitness glory. I'm so sorry. Okay, so for our very first movement, we have an alternating plie squat. So we're gonna start with your feet pretty close together and the center feet slightly turned out. We're gonna come down nice and wide, back to center, other side, down and lift. So in a plie squat, we want to make sure that our knees are really pushing back as far as we can. A lot of the times I will see collapsed knees and we don't need it. So we wanna make sure that we open up the hips. This is gonna work hip mobility and it's also gonna make your inner thighs engage even more. So down, keeping the chest up. I also see students do like this when they do a plie squat. I need you to stay really tall, chest up, core nice and tight. Think about tucking your pelvis or your tailbone under, and that helps a lot as well. You can kind of do whatever you want with the hands. You can float them, you can bring them to the front, you can dance, you can do whatever you want. When I created this workout, I was listening to Usher. So I was doing kind of a little shimmy in the middle, but you can do whatever sort of movement you would like. Almost there. 2, 1. Got it. Okay.
10 seconds.
We have a movement that I created that's very dancey. You can tell that I was listening to Usher. It's kind of old school. Plie cabbage patch.
3, 2.
Okay, so we're gonna come down. We're gonna bring it around town. Yes, that is a SpongeBob reference. Just like that. So for me, I had 2 hip surgeries in 2018. So I am definitely feeling hip mobility in this movement, and you can kind of feel it when you shift from side to side, like one joint at a time. Like I feel right and then left. Woo, although it might be opposite for you in the camera, and around. So the purpose of the arms is to have fun, but also to activate our shoulder muscles a little bit, kind of getting them warmed up. So right now we are doing full body warm up. Good. I love a good plie squat because it also makes you activate every single muscle in your core, or a squat in general, not just a plie squat. Breathe for me. Heart rate starting to go up. So parts of your core. Everyone thinks that core is just your abs. They're wrong. So it's your abs, your obliques,
3,
your back, and
2,
your booty,
1.
all at the same time. And it's wonderful.
Rest.
Okay, this next one, look, here's the thing. I never jump or hop in my class, but we have a hopping cross plie.
1.
I'm sorry, and I'm not sorry. So we're gonna cross and plie. Cross, plie. I know, this is only like maybe the 3rd class that I have made in my format that is jumping or hopping in any way. But you know, I was listening to Usher, so we had to do a little moment. I also want you to focus on alternating which foot is in front. Sometimes I mess it up, sometimes I'm focusing and paying attention, but, and that way, it depends on whichever foot is forward is the inner thigh you're gonna feel more. So right here, feeling left inner thigh, right inner thigh. Whew. Okay, there's the heart rate. Don't worry, the last movement is not legs. So that's nice at least. A little bit of a hold at the bottom. Whew, 10 more seconds. I don't like jumping. Honestly, cardio is my worst enemy. Hate
3,
cardio,
2,
but we have to do it
1.
sometimes. Okay.
10 seconds rest.
10-second rest. We have arms, a little bit of shoulders. So arms out to the
3,
side, palms to the ceiling.
2, 1.
Circle forward. So we're gonna
Exercise
circle
4.
forward in this round, backwards in the second round. Make sure that you're not in. I want you to be out here. Slight bend in the elbows. You can walk around. You can do this seated if you want. I don't recommend because you'll not want to get back up, but keep your abs tight because I'll show you from the side. Don't want you to be doing this movement. Nothing like throwing out your back on a Sunday, or at least it's Sunday right now when I'm filming. Keep your hands high, not down here. Circle a little bit faster for me. Okay, let's bring that heart rate down a little bit. Can you inhale? and exhale. There we go. Inhale through your nose. Hold. And exhale. Okay, you guys, look, I've been teaching for
3,
a while
1.
and rest, and yet I still forget my water when I go to work out. So if my assistant that's here, AKA my husband, will grab my water bottle for me, maybe with a cap on it, that would be great. Because look, if I bring the water bottle over and it doesn't have a lid on it, then I'm gonna kick it. I know that I will. You have 25 more seconds of rest. And we're gonna do all of that one more time. We only have 2 rounds of each circuit, 3 total circuits, and then we're done. It's a quick workout, but it's effective. Here's my assistant now. Thank you, sir. We'll just keep this. Thank you.
3, 2, 1.
Okay,
Exercise
alternating plie squats. We're gonna come down like so and back up. Woo. Lots of plies going on this one. Woo. Okay, so we're in the second round now, so you should be pretty warm, kind of loosened up a little bit. So you should be able to sink even lower in that plie squat. Abs nice and tight. Breathe for me. And you know what? I also still haven't learned my lesson that I need to have my hair up when I do a workout. But it's okay. I was at least prepared with a hair tie today. Sometimes when I film, I am not. Also, just for, funsies, here's a little story for you. So this is the 3rd time that I've tried to record this workout. Third time that I'm trying to record this. The first time that I recorded it, my mic was plugged in, but wasn't turned on.
3, 2,
so that's fun. 1, plie cabbage patch, and I'll continue my story coming down and bring it around. Kind of leading with that hip when you go up, kind of hip hoppy.
3, 2, 1.
Good. Oh, did I not give you a rest? Oh my God, I'm so sorry, but not sorry. Anyway, so first time, had the mic plugged in, didn't turn it on. That's, great time, whole 30-minute class, 0 audio. And then the second time that I went to go film, mic was on, I quadruple checked it, of course. And 6 minutes into the class, my phone died. It's so funny. It's so funny. But it's okay, because we're here, and that's why I have my assistant today, AKA my husband, and he's making sure that my phone is not dead and that my mic is functioning. And that's great. And you know what, honestly, if something doesn't work out this time, I'm just gonna say fuck it to this workout and move on. I'm just kidding. I would probably film it again. But I'm not gonna say that I don't know what could go wrong at this point because I have someone constantly keeping an eye on it,
1.
but I'm not gonna jinx it.
10 seconds
Okay,
rest.
that hopping cross plie. She's a rough one.
2,
Ready?
1.
Start with cross,
Exercise 3.
plie. Woo. Yes, ma'am. Trying to alternate those feet. Sometimes I remember, sometimes I don't. It doesn't matter, honestly. As long as you keep moving and we keep the heart rate up, then we're good. We have the arm circle coming up next, and then we can rest for a full minute, which is great. Woo. Come on, get low in that plie. Feet turned out about a 45-degree angle. Woo! Legs straight when you hop, but don't lock out your joints. A little bit of a bend. Woo! Come on, almost there. 20 more seconds. Try to not use your arms as momentum. I messed up there because I was using my arms. Good. 10 more seconds, come on. Woo! Knees back. Keep pushing. Almost there. Woo!
3,
Shaking. 1. Yes, okay.
10 seconds rest.
Arm circles. Hands out, going backwards. We're gonna go ahead and start. Screw the 5 seconds is what I say.
2, 1.
We don't need them,
Exercise
but we're gonna bring the heart rate down. Give me a nice inhale. And nice exhale. I almost said outhale. What the fuck is that? Inhale. Hold. Exhale. That hold at the top is what really helps. Okay, now let's focus on those shoulders. A little bit faster. A little bit faster. Woo! Come on. Abs tight. can walk around if you want. I do because I get bored standing in one place. Good. Whew. Breathing. Let's take another deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Good. There we go. Now we've got that heart rate coming down. Very nice. Are we sweating yet? Because I am. But after this, it's one circuit down, 2 to go. And there's no more hopping, by the way. No more hopping, no more jumping.
3, 2,
none of that.
1.
Good. Okay, we have 1 full minute of rest. Get some water if you need it. And then we're gonna go into the next circuit, which involves abs. Yay. Okay. I feel like my hair is about to go up. Woo. Sweating. Yes. All right. Guys, we are having the most beautiful little snow flurries outside right now. I swear to God, it looks like I'm in the Polar Express minus the train. It's so pretty right now. I love it. Oh, my little cord just fell out from my mouth. Good. Deep breaths. There we go. There we go. Good. Okay, 3-legged downward dog to plank, knee in. Are we ready? Here we go.
3,
Give me downward dog
1.
and then feet together.
Exercise 1.
I'm actually gonna roll up my mat just a little bit because mine is a little slippery. You don't have to do this. I'm gonna bring one leg up, lift it as high as I can, and drive. Give me a knee in right there. Lift, leg really, really high. Give me a nice booty squeeze. And abs really tight. Should feel kind of oblique, so the sides of your abs, my necklace is getting in my mouth. But make sure that your butt comes all the way down. I see this in my class for knee-ins quite a bit. So we wanna make sure that we are down here, engaging the abs, and also making sure that we're not rounding out the upper back as well. Lift, and necklace in my mouth. Maybe I should take it off next time. And lift, booty squeeze. Good, we have more abs, more planking coming up next. I know, we're excited for that. Good. Squeeze, squeeze,
3,
squeeze. It does not have to be
2,
fast.
1.
Nice. Okay, I'm gonna
10 seconds.
unroll my mat. If you have sensitive elbows, you can keep your mat rolled up or folded in my case, I guess. So we're gonna go forearm plank,
1.
alternating side forearm planks. We're gonna lift right here and down. Other side, lift. So my toes, my feet are not moving. Staying in one place, feeling the bottom obliques here. Woo! Try to keep your hips away from the mat, but what I don't want to see is this movement right here. I used to see this a lot in my class when I taught in person. So keeping the hips low, but also not dropping them way down here. You should feel when it's right. You'll feel, instead of taking the arm up, if you wanna feel the bottom, feel that lower oblique activating right there. Lift, woo! Feeling that, I don't know about you, but I am, and down, woo! Making sure that we're not closing the hands together like this at the bottom because it helps you and I don't want to help you. I'm just kidding. I don't want it to be any easier for you. Good. Breathe.
3, 2, 1.
Good. And
10 seconds rest.
coming up. Oh my goodness. Okay. Crossing butt kick. Another old school movement.
3,
Again, you can tell I
2,
was listening to Usher.
1.
So we're gonna cross the arms,
Exercise 3.
butt kick, butt kick. I'm gonna show you from the side. Just like that. So we're activating the hamstrings with that butt kick. And then instead of just, going right here, we're gonna push the chest forward, activating our back. So we're gonna give the upper back a nice squeeze. Pushing the shoulders away from your ears. Should be activating your lats. Keep going. So your lats, I'm gonna actually flip this way so I'm not covering my mic. Lats are right here, that kind of meaty part. I don't like using the word meaty, but so when you squeeze, you should feel your muscle right there, really pushing your shoulders away from your ears. I like to think of bringing my elbow to my hips, and that helps me activate my lats a bit better. Woo! Okay, let's speed it up a little bit. Because I remember when I was listening to Usher, this is pretty fast.
3, 2, 1.
I feel like I'm gonna cough. I'm okay. Okay, we have a plie drive. More plies.
2,
Yay.
1.
So feet wide. We're gonna come down, 2, 3, 4, lift up, 2. Oh yeah, I was feeling very groovy. Very 70s, very groovy in this when I created this. 3, 4. Yes, I was listening to the 2024 Super Bowl playlist. Yes, that is what this is created off of. It's incredible. I love it. If you ever want to like put on that playlist in the background while you do this workout, it's the way to go. Lift, 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 and down. Keeping the abs tight. It's our last movement of the circuit. And then we'll officially be halfway done with this workout. Yay. Love a good little 30-minute Pilates workout. It gets a lot of work done in a small amount of time. 4, lift up, 2, 3,
2,
4.
1.
We're gonna finish the end.
45
Got it.
seconds rest.
45 seconds of rest. I keep feeling like I need to cough, so I'm gonna take a big swig of water. Oh yes, there we go, that's better. Definitely like had something caught in my throat. Okay, so we're gonna do that 3-legged downward dog to knee in. Again, making sure that we're doing the other side. I'm gonna fold up my mat, or you can roll yours if you need it. If you have a good yoga mat, you shouldn't slide on it. However, the one that I'm trying out right now, although it's cool and it's stackable, which is awesome, it is a little slippery just in downward dog. It's the only time I have a problem with it.
3.
Okay,
2,
downward dog, feet close together,
Exercise 1.
leg high, and in. Feeling the other side of those obliques. Woo! You wanna focus on, in that downward dog, push your chest into your toes. Create a nice flat line from your wrist all the way up to your toes. Woo! And lift. Yes. All core right here. All core work. So remember how I told you that the core is not just abs, it's abs, obliques, back, and booty. So your upper back is being worked just a little bit, more so your shoulders, because when you tighten your abs like this, you should not arch your back in any way. Keeping the abs really tight, but you're feeling the obliques here at the bottom and feeling your booty at the top. Whew, but those, the upper back muscles are definitely stabilizing in this movement. 2, 1. Okay, flipping, unrolling the mat, alternating side plank. So we're gonna come into forearm plank, feet hip plank. We're gonna lift, up,
Exercise 2.
and down, other side lift. Good, obliques, hello, and up. Whoo. This is a great movement to melt away that muffin top, right? People don't like the extra little cushion that you get right there on the side. So this is a great movement to kind of target that area. Down and squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Up. Good. Feet are staying in one place. They do kind of, the toes rotate back and forth a little bit, but that's all. They don't come any closer together or further apart. Good. 20 more seconds. You were almost there. Yes. Breathe. We can get out of these planks after this. Yay. I know most people don't like planking. I am one of those sick bastards that likes working abs.
3.
Not
2,
that I like planking,
1.
but you know, I don't dislike it.
Seconds rest.
Okay, that crossing butt kick. Let's talk about the crossing part
3,
this time and why
2,
I do that. There's
1.
always a method to my madness. So we
Exercise
squeeze,
3.
squeeze. And I want you to kind of alternate which hand is on top. Honestly, it's not gonna make that big of a difference, but we'd like to cross in front because I am working your shoulders and a little bit of your chest. So keep going. If I were to just reach forward, it's more shoulders, but since we're going in, you're kind of activating your chest right here, especially the top of it. So you're kind of lifting your chest up because you are pushing your shoulders away from your ears. Kind of creates a nice little lifted chest, ladies, and squeeze. Whew. I try to remember to alternate which hand is on top, but I forget a lot of the time, especially when I'm listening to Usher and I'm just, you know, feeling the music. Whew. Good, you guys gonna get that heart rate up a little bit. Going into that plie drive, kick, feeling the hamstrings, really trying to kick yourself in the butt. Don't just, you know, kind of be like this. Put intention into it and rest. Okay, plie drive. Legs really wide. Get low in this movement, please, because I do believe that we are done with plies after this. So down, like for the whole class. 3, 4, lift up. 2, 3, down. 2, woo. Just have fun with it. Make sure that you're pushing through your heels, not your toes. That way we are activating your booty instead of your knees, because we don't need knees. We don't need, what? We don't need pain in our knees. We don't need knees. Who needs knees? Down, sorry. I'm becoming unhinged. And lift. 3, 4, down. Woo! Nice minute rest after this. Good, hold on with me, I'm almost there. 2 deep breaths. And up. Good, give me one more. 2, 3, 4, lift up. Woo, got low. 3, 4, and work to the end. Got it, okay. 1 minute of rest. We have one more circuit. That's it. One circuit, 2 rounds, and we're done. Okay, let's talk about this movement that's coming up for a second. You're still resting, but I'm gonna talk to you about it. Let me talk to you. Sorry, that's an LA Night reference. So we're doing alternating overhead front raise. So this, we're gonna bring the arms in front, overhead, overhead. Yes, you're like, what is this movement? What does this do? It's about the intention, right? So we're gonna focus on our front delts here. So I don't want you to just reach forward. I want you to really reach your arms forward. When that arm comes up, really reach to the ceiling as high as you can every single time, okay? So working the front delts here. When I was doing this movement, it was usher, right? So it was very, you know what I mean? I think this was when Love in This Club came on and like, wanna make love in this club. Here we go, in this club, hey, in this club. And I was feeling that shit. Okay, lift. Woo! Keeping the abs tight once again so that we are not, like, I'm all about like going here, right? But if it is a crunching motion and you're activating your abs, yes. But if it is, you know what I mean? We don't need it. Good, right here. You can walk around if you want. You can dance like I was. Although I feel like I kind of looked like a chicken when I was doing it. Sorry. Lift. Good, really reaching those hands forward. I have an itch on my nose. Okay, we're good. Good, wanna make love in this club, ay. In this club, ay. In this club. Sorry, but not actually. You don't take my class if you don't expect personality from me. Almost there. 2, 1, good. Alternating squat, side, lift, okay? So we're gonna come to the center here. We're gonna go up, down, up. Oh my God, I'm sore and I didn't know it. Lift. Oh no, I didn't know that my ass was sore until this moment. It was then that she knew. She should not have gone as hard in her workout yesterday so that she could film today. And lift. Whoo, staying low in the squat. I'm gonna show you from the side here. So we're gonna lift to the side, lift to the side. So it's not a big squat, it's a little mini squat and then a little bit of space in between your feet, okay? But you should be able to see your toes at all times. Your toes, as they say in the Midwest, your toes. Good, abs tight. Breathe. Good. Yeah, I did not know that my side glute was sore today. And it makes sense because I was definitely working side glute area yesterday a lot. So yeah, okay. I was creating a class for Eternal Sunshine, the new album by Ariana Grande. Stunning album. Resting, quad pulse, hip circle. This one, these last 2 movements are very kind of dancey. So I would roll up, put a little bit of a cushion underneath your knees. We're gonna go mini circle, big circle, mini circle, big circle. Now, modification. I would just stay here at the top, but this, keep going in those circles. This is different than this, right? I don't want you to lean forward at all. I I want you to lean back just a little bit and then circle, drop, keep leaning. When you come up, I don't want you to use momentum, use your body to come back up. I want you to stay back, and you should start to feel those quads kick in about now if you haven't started feeling them yet. Woo, right there. Yep. Oh yeah, remember which direction you're going, because we have to do the same direction in the next movement. We have to do the opposite direction in the next round. Woo, ooh, my knees went a little too wide. Okay, there we go. Now we're good. For me, I don't know about you, you can tell if your knees are too wide because my knees kind of start to click.
1.
Little rule of thumb. So we're gonna unroll our mat, or unflip it in my case. Come down into a bridge. So we're gonna do a bridge hip circle.
1.
Pushing through your heels, lifting. We're gonna go mini circle, big circle. Mini circle, big circle. Kind of creating a little bit of a wave in your hips so that you're kind of working one booty cheek at a time. I'm telling you, we're gonna make that booty bigger, one cheek at a time. Woo, again, same direction as the last movement. We have to remember which way we're going. So I'm going to the left, to the left, to the left. Sorry. So I know I'm gonna go to the right, the next movement. I have to remember that. That's kind of a rule of thumb for me, is I always start, if it's a single leg, single arm, single booty cheek in this case, I always start with my left, or at least I try to remember to do that. Just, you know, little tricks of the trade. I like to put my hands on my hips. If you're struggling with balance, I would put your hands to the side. Kind of helps a little bit. Woo, almost there. Good, breathe. Keep the knees wide, don't let them collapse in.
3,
2, 1, rest. Okay.
45 seconds rest.
Get some water, and we have one more round of that circuit, and we're done with the class. Okay. You should be sweating, and if you're not, I'm disappointed. I'm just kidding. Like, you should be sweating. If you are really putting in all of your effort, you should be sweating right now. And if you're not sweating, you need to drink more water, because we don't have enough hydration going on. Alternating overhead front raise. That's a really long name, but it's very descriptive. So reaching forward.
3, 2,
zombie-like.
1.
Ready? Wanna make love in this club. Hey, in this club. Sorry, I can't help it. And abs tight. Nice deep breath. See, I told you, no more jumping or hopping of any manner going on after the one that we did in the first circuit. We needed to get it out of the way, honestly. I knew that I wanted to do it, but I wanted to do it at the beginning so we could just be done with it and we could just cruise through the rest of this. Let's add a little bounce, because I like to. Hey, good. Reaching those hands forward. I'm gonna walk and bounce. Whew, 20 more seconds. How you guys feeling? Feeling good. We're almost done. Almost done. Woo! Real quick, hey, are you subscribed to my channel, by the way? Because if you're not, we need to have a chat.
3, 2,
we need to have a chat, because
1.
you need more of these videos in your life, I'm just saying.
10 seconds rest.
Rest. Okay, alternating side squat, leg lift. Squat, side leg lift, side squat.
3.
It doesn't matter, you know what the f we're
1.
doing. Little mini squat, lift,
Exercise 2.
other side, lift. Oh yes. That side glute is just like, hi, by the way, I'm not ready for this, just saying. And lift, flexing your foot. It does make a difference as to whether you are flexing or pointing. For me, if I flex my foot, I feel more of my side glute activating. If I point, I don't feel it as much. Maybe that's just me, but like for me, it helps me focus on keeping my toes forward. Whereas if you go and put your toes up to the ceiling, it's more hip flexor, and we don't want to activate her. I don't know if you've ever had sore hip flexors in your life, but it's not fun in any way. So point your toes towards the camera. I just make myself laugh. I always think that I'm the funniest person in the world, and I'm not. Lift, abs tight. It's totally not true. There are so many people in my life that are much funnier than
3,
I am.
2,
1. Good. Okay, the hip circles. Let's talk about it. So remember, we're going the other way. I always struggle more going to my right side for these circles.
3, 2,
2, 1. Good. Like I'm not as coordinated on the other side for some reason. Woo! Good. Feeling the quads. They're gonna start kicking in any second if they haven't already. If you need a little bit of a modification and you're not feeling your feet being flat back here, you can always pop your feet up, and that can help, especially for those people that have sensitive knees. Popping those heels up and restricting your range of motion can definitely help. Woo! And drop. Ooh. And drop. Yes, I feel like I should be putting on a cowgirl hat right now. I feel like we should be listening to Beyonce or something. Never thought that I would say that. Beyonce came out with a country song. I'm sorry, what? And drop. Whew. Okay. We're shaking. We are shaking right now. Almost there. Ah.
3,
Come on. 2, 1. Ow.
10
Okay.
seconds rest.
We're not gonna talk about it. We're just gonna flip over. We're going that same direction in our bridge.
3,
Wait into the
2,
heels,
1.
not the toes. Lift
Exercise.
and circle, drop, circle. Oh, my hips are actually cooperating today. That's nice. Sometimes they like, when I go to the right side, they're like, I'm sorry, what are you doing? But that's nice. It's nice to get some cooperation from my body. Good. Whew. Okay, let's breathe. This is your last movement, and then you're done with the whole workout. I'm so proud of you. You should be proud of yourself for getting through a workout. I always love to tell people that working out is more for your mental health than your physical health. Like, it's totally for your physical health, don't get me wrong, but like, I feel like I personally feel so much better after I've done a workout. I feel accomplished. I feel like I do mine in the morning, so I'm like ready to take on the day. I love it. People that love working out in the evening, like my husband, I will never understand.
3, 2,
2,
1.
1, rest. Okay, give me a nice stretch overhead and give me one little roll up, just one, just so we can get up to our toes. Flipping over onto the knees, lifting onto your feet, and slowly lift that vertebrae by vertebrae so we don't get a head rush. Rolling the shoulders back, and that's it. Woo, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Congratulations on getting through another Pilates workout, unless this is your first one, in which case, I'm honored. I'm honored that you chose me as your first Pilates workout. I started doing Pilates 10 years ago, and I still remember my first ever class. It was watching a girl on a screen, and to be the girl on your screen is just, it's an honor. It's been a pleasure. I feel like I'm working at Chick-fil-A now. Anyway, I'm not gonna get emotional about this. I'm just gonna move on and say that I hope you have a wonderful day, and that I hope that you subscribe to see more videos like this one. Make sure you like the video to support my channel. It gets me out to other people that need to do this workout. Speaking of, make sure that you share it to a friend to get them working out from home, just like this, or if they wanna take this to the gym, they can. Thank you guys so much for sticking through with me through this whole workout, and I'll see you on the next one. Mwah. Bye.
Yeah.
Rolling. Get ready to unleash your inner Get ready. Jesus. And we're diving into a full, we've got 3 circuits. Oh, my stomach growled. I'm hungry. Sculpt those muscles and torch those calories. Who the fuck wrote this? Bye.